And I'm going to take this young lady right here. Come here. Yep, you. And give me this bag, okay? And I want you to spread it out. Let's give everybody some, okay? Cosmos Popcorn. They have done a fantastic job of seeing to it that, let me see. Okay, here. Will you do me a favor? Walk right up there and hand out a bunch of that popcorn for me. It's not popcorn, it's popcorn. There's no holes. There's nothing that sticks in your teeth. It's GMO free. I mean, this stuff is phenomenal. And we've got a lot of it. So we're going to make sure we give a bunch of it away. And Jack Short is going to come around in a beautiful Silverado pickup, courtesy of South Commercial Auto Sales, and he in turn has got a whole bunch of candy to give away. Yeah, so Cosmos Popcorn is up there. We're giving it away. Now you will notice, ladies and gentlemen, that there is quite a little entourage here. And Daniel and the whole group wants to bring them in and kind of show them to you what they are. Now, because we've got pyrotechnics and that out here, we're being very, very careful. But as you can see, there are absolutely some gorgeous horses. The black horse is a Frisian horse. There is Azteca and Illusion. And I think the one, I want to say the one gray horse might be a Lusitano. But they do some absolutely gorgeous moves. I know that Roberto is there. Oh yeah. And the pretty senoritas as well, riding the Mexican side saddle. Nope, got a leg on each side. Watch this. My grandson's almost 4 years old, and he thinks that his papa should buy him one of those horses. Oh yeah. If you have not had the opportunity to go to one of the Estapa family Mexican restaurants, let me tell you something. You are missing out. Especially, I might add, the burrito picadillo. The ready beef burrito is unbelievable. But I've never had a meal there that I absolutely didn't love. And I get such a kick out of the way these horses work. Now watch this. Daniel tells me that one of them likes to dance on the plywood, so as they line them up here, nice and neat like. Get them all lined up. Ladies and gentlemen, would you do me a favor? Give them all a great big hand. I will guarantee you So now watch this. As the freezing bows down and says thank you. And the Azteca, no, and the losing of Daniel's bows down. And the 4 horse on the end here, the quarter horse. Oh, yeah. You know, ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of days and a lot of hours and a lot of time that goes in to the training of these kind of horses. Now watch this. Daniel's going to lay him down. There they go. Like that. Watch. You have no idea. A horse feels very vulnerable like that. Now watch them. They'll set him up little bit by little bit. Bring him up to a setting position. Look at that. Daniel, nice job. And then stand him up. Ladies and gentlemen, give my hand if you would, please. Nice job. I'm just guessing, that it just might be. I'm trying to figure out which one of them there, as they do their little routine. Coming around. Can you hear the drum beats?
Oh, look at this pretty white one. Oh, look at these ones. Oh, it's walking backwards. Look at the white one walking backwards. Isn't that amazing? Which one? Over there, raising the blue dress.
One more time, I'd ask you to give them a hand if you would, please. A nice job. I've watched them in the parades, and they'll go for literally miles and miles and miles of dancing like that.
Look at that one. Look at them going sideways. That's not easy. Oh, that's the best one.
While they're doing that, I want to say thank you to some very, very special people as well. Needless to say, Daniel of the Cowboy, Stetson and Roper, Albany Guns, Coin and Jewelry, and Albany Reynolds. B&R Auto Wrecking, and I've talked about B&R Embroidering for Dallas and Junction City a bunch. But thank you to Weimart as well, and Bill Peterson Leather of Springfield. Also, Preacher's Custom Leather, Dublin Road. Boss Art Trucking brings us our championship round, ladies and gentlemen, just a little bit later tonight, as all the horses side pass down through the arena. And they head outside. Give them a hand if you would, please. Cool Speed and Pet Supply sees to it that our pickup men are here. And Coors, it is on tap. Cosmos Creations. Dairy Mart, home of Lockmeat Ice Cream. Diamond K Sales. Also, Double H Western Wear Ranch and Feed Store in Salem. Diamond K Sales right down in Halsey. Dutch Brothers Coffee. Guarantee RV Supercenter in Junction City. H&E Feed in Eugene. Also, Cochler Livestock, who brought us our sheep, but yet, I might add, it's guaranteed who's going to see it to it that our mutton busters are able to get on and ride. Thank you to Les Schwab Tire. Ladies and gentlemen, KRKG in South Commercial Auto Sales presents Cupids Cowboy Challenge Rough Stock Rodeo Hell on Hooves Tour. Our brand new Ladies and gentlemen, as we bring the flag to the center of the arena and the Tannerite burn, I want you to know that these guys, ladies and gentlemen, are none other than the United States Army. But there's more to that than just that, because you see, ladies and gentlemen, there's a couple of guys there standing in civilian clothes next to Sergeant. The Sergeant Custodia, ladies and gentlemen, has three guys standing beside him by the name of Private Nowak, Private Vargas, and Private Daniel. These young men, ladies and gentlemen, have just made the commitment to serve this great nation, and they'll be going to basic training just shortly. You know, ladies and gentlemen, anytime you come to one of the rodeos here in the Northwest, we talk about the heroes in the military. Not just the U.S. Army, but the Navy, the Marines, the Air Force, the Coast Guard. I mean, all of them. Because anytime they put on that uniform, they are stepping out and they are stepping in the line of fire to be the protection between us and them. And by them I mean the rest of the world. Because whenever it comes down to the nitty-gritty, it's the United States of America. That's who defends the world. And we have our national anthem, ladies and gentlemen. Give these new recruits and Sergeant Custodia a hand, because they are truly heroes in America today.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of
One more hand, ladies and gentlemen, please, for United States Army recruiters. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you some cowboys you're going to see tonight. Some cowgirls as well. Both present, future, and past. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the 2014 Northwest Professional Rodeo Association Rookie of the Year, Tyler Potter in the bareback riding. Tyler's a high school national finals qualifier currently competing in collegiate rodeos. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the saddle bronc rider, competing on the world's toughest cowboy on TV. He's competed in the PBR, Bill Ford Tough Series, multiple event titles in the NPRA, 4 different events, and ladies and gentlemen, third in the nation in intercollegiate rodeo, welcome Charlie Barker in the saddle bronc riding. Let's move to California, where Idaho State Champion Bull Rider, a CBR event winner, and placed in the PBR Touring Pros and PRCA rodeos, wants to thank his sponsors, Western Tough, Charlie Scolari in the bull riding from California. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful barrels on fast horses, that's what we call barrel racing, and they are riding real race horses. Welcome none other than Allison Van Cole, and she steps to the arena, ladies and gentlemen, a true champion, bar none. Not only that, but Allison is seeing to it that the future is still here. Would you welcome future rodeo champion, and I'm talking big time, Bailey Van Cole. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 years old and competing on the level that nobody has seen in a long, long time. Thank you, Bailey. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the next one I want to introduce to you was born in 1930. Born in Kilgore, Texas. His entire life has been nothing but horses and rodeo. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome to the arena a number of cowboys have wanted Johnny Hawkins to be their hero. At 86 years old, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that the day after he graduated from high school, Johnny left home and began a 27-year rodeo career. He was one of the top bareback riders through the 50s and 60s, and always managed to stay in the top 6 in the world for 17 years in a row. During the height of his career, he traveled over 100,000 miles by car and would travel by plane around the 4th of July to make all the rodeos that he attended. He also participated in the very first ever National Finals Rodeo in Dallas, Texas. And he competed that year with a separated shoulder and still rode all 10 horses. He traveled with the legends of Jim Shoulders, Casey Tibbs, and Harry Tompkins. And in 1963, Johnny Hawkins was the National Finals Rodeo first world champion bareback rider. He won every major rodeo except San Antonio and Houston. He won Pendleton, Cheyenne, New York Madison Square Garden, Boston Garden, San Francisco, and Salinas, just to name a few. He's also been extras in movies like Rawhide with Clint Eastwood, Bus Stop with Marilyn Monroe. He said that was his favorite. Bonanza and The Rifleman. He's met John Wayne, Roy Rogers, Gene Autry, and Rex Allen, and says he's known Reba McEntire since he was a baby. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one true hero. Would you give Johnny Hawkins a great big hand for him, ladies and gentlemen? And all our rodeo competitors tonight. Ladies and they've got brand steel toe t-shirts, you name it, they have got a ton of it. Our bullfighters, it's a little dark, a little bit to see them, but you're going to see them a lot. And ladies and gentlemen, our judges tonight, courtesy of our Dutch Brothers Mafia judges, as we call them, they are Mike Brady and Clint Wells. Both of those guys are ready to roll. The lights come up, and the giveaways are given away. We're going to start off tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with something that you have never seen in the arena here before. We refer to it as chariot racing. They're the Crazy Eight. All the way from Linden, Washington, 5 miles from the Canadian border. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they also have 18 hitches, but I'll tell you something, when it all boils down to it, this happens to be my favorite. For those of you who love the movie Ben-Hur, well, we're doing it a little bit in miniature. By that, I mean that the ponies are small. These Shetland ponies are absolutely beautiful. Let's see the first team. They are black and white. Yes, as they come to the arena. Then the Palominos. And then the Pace.
Here you go, buddy. I got one more.
All right, here we go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as they come around, I want you to know there's a lady driver on the outside. Now, watch as they come around. They're going to warm the ponies up a little bit, and then they're going to be off. All right, warming them up, bringing them around. Are you ready? Go. Oh, they're all going. Oh, and they got the lady crowded out in the back. Don't worry about boys. She's tough enough to wear pink, and not only that, she'll cheat. She'll cut a corner if she has to. Watch this as she comes around. Cut a corner. We don't care. Cut a corner. Come across in half. Come across halfway across. We're running for the woman in pink. Come on. Go, 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 go. Yeah. There you go, there, girl. Come on. Go all the way down to the outside. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what. You talk about a heat. Ladies and gentlemen, would you do me a favor? They call themselves the Crazy Eight because they literally do have 18 horse hitches. And they all match. All the Palominos match, all 8 of them. And the ponies, the black and white, all match. I'll tell you what, nice job, gang. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, they are available for your rodeo or fair anywhere here in Oregon. And I would encourage you to talk to them. They do a lot of different things and a lot of different moves. I tell you, they're just absolutely fantastic. All right. Well, let's get down to the bucket shoes.